Hello and welcome everyone to the most widely anticipated wedding ever between two people named William and Kate. I am of course the aforementioned William.
And I am the aforementioned Kate.
Kate and I wanted to begin by thanking all of you for joining us here today, whether you're in the room with us or watching from the futuristic world of the internet, whether you're near, far, or wherever you are. You are the people who shaped us into who we are today, and we're forever grateful that you're here to join us.
Today, William and I are going to be wed. Today, we raise a glass to our love and mark the beginning of a new chapter spent together as lovers, as partners, and as friends. We are going to begin the ceremony with a declaration of intent, in which we vow to one another before you, our family, our friends, and those watching from the beyond, that it is with our own free will and with full hearts that we choose one another.
Kate and I are then going to bind both our hands and hearts using the ancient Celtic tradition of hand fasting. For those trivia buffs in the audience, this is the origin of such wedding phrases as the bonds of holy matrimony and tying the knot.
And so, hand in hand, we weave our love into something everlasting and unbreakable, an eternal bond.
And with that, we begin. Kate, my love, my best friend, my forever teammate. You know that I love you more than words could possibly capture, but nonetheless, I'm going to try anyway. These past 8 years have been a whirlwind. The world outside has changed in wild, unpredictable, and sometimes ridiculous ways. But through every twist and turn, one constant, beautiful, and unshakable truth has been you. You kept me grounded when things got messy. You've been my compass when finding direction was elusive. Even in the darkest moments, you've always been my light. Somehow, when it seemed like the world was falling apart, you made it feel like it was falling into place. I love you more with every sunrise, every silly moment, every deep conversation, and every night we spend binge watching horror movies we've already watched 38 times. You are my home, you are my greatest adventure. And yes, I know I'm looking pretty dashing right now, but let's be honest, I'm the lucky one here. Every day with you feels like I've hit the jackpot. I really am the luckiest human on earth. And so, as we're here surrounded by the people we love, some in suits and some at home in their pajamas, Kate, do you take this slightly nervous but wonderfully smitten man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do. William, the day I met you was the day my life changed for the better. It was a cold and wet evening in February, just a week before Valentine's Day. I remember being in a dark place that night until I saw you smiling at me from across the room of the now long gone witchery. From then on, you have been the Vlad to my Mina, the Eric to my Christine, the Laszlo to my Nadja, and as much as I would like to call you the Gomez to my Morticia, I think the opposite is the more appropriate comparison, with you as the tall, dark, handsome, and ethereal being from another plane of existence, and I as the tiny neurodivergent chaos gremlin. More importantly, you have been the love of my life, my partner in crime, and my best friend. You have helped me to discover parts of myself that I never knew existed and reclaim others that I have so long missed. You have made a better person out of me by encouraging me to be my best self. You have inspired me to follow my dreams and awakened others I never knew I had. You have reminded me to breathe when anxiety overwhelms me. You have lit the path before me, even in my darkest hours. For that, I will always and forever be grateful, and I could never have wished for a more beautiful soul by my side. Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, we have always managed to find our way out of some of the darkest woods together. I like to believe that these challenges have only strengthened our bond, as they have taught us the importance of working together as partners and the joy of playing together as friends. Each adventure has brought us closer, and through it all, you remain my greatest treasure. I cherish every moment that we share on this crazy journey that we know as life, and I can't wait to see what adventures await us in our future. And I especially can't wait to share a life with you lived deliciously. As we stand here today, before the people we love most, I ask you, William, do you take this very anxious and very odd, yet very smitten little woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
We are now going to begin the hand fasting ceremony. William and I have chosen to exchange our vows in the Wiccan tradition.
By the earth that gives us form, we vow to stand together with strength and steadiness, to walk with one another through all phases of life, through seed and harvest, through sun and storm. As the land is our foundation, let love be ours.
By the air that fills our breath, we vow to speak truth and listen deeply. May our words be guided by wisdom and our silence held with grace. With every breath, we choose one another.
By the fire that burns within us, we pledge our passion, our courage, and our devotion. May our love be as fierce as the flame, and may we always be warm in each other's light.
By the waters that flow between and around us, we give our hearts in truth and vulnerability. May our love be as fluid, as resilient, and as deep as the sea. By the turning of the wheel, I bind my life to yours in sacred union. As the cord is tied, so are our fates entwined. This is my vow, freely given, from this breath to my last. The knot is tied.
And with that, Kate and I are now wed.
William, you may kiss the bride.
So we're now going to ask everyone in the room to serve as witnesses for what you just saw today. To speak on that, I'm going to invite up our officiant, my father Peter, to say a few words.
Hope I can get them out. Well, as Kate and Will, may I be the first to say that was beautiful. Yes. Kate and Will are honored by those friends and relatives who are tuning in at home. Thank you so much. And of course, especially those who have made the journey here to Witches Bay in Quebec to witness this celebration. It's a very important responsibility to witness. It's from the Old English, wit, as in keep your wits about you. And over time it became a sense of to know something. To witness, a witness was trusted to speak the truth about important events, be them legal or spiritual. So we are here to witness this marriage, to say we know this union is a good thing. That because we know Kate and Will's love and respect for each other, and we know they are stronger together, we are here to bear witness to say we support this union with all our hearts, all our minds, and all our wit. And that is as witty as it's going to get. I hope now you will sign this certificate. If we could begin with Jacqueline and John, Kate's parents. if you could come up and sign, I'll show you where. So here and here, please. And Kate's sister Ellen and her partner David. Here, thank you. And Kate and Will's close friend, Briar. Here, please, Briar. And Will's mother, Pauline. And Will's brother, PJ. And now me, the father, and by the virtue of $100 paid to the government of Manitoba, I'm officially marriage commission. And of course now the bride and groom. Now, by the power invested in me and before these witnesses, I am honored to present to you for the very first time Mrs. Catherine Sarah O'Keefe and Mr. William Russell Jordan, husband and wife.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for everyone watching at home. You may now tune into your regularly scheduled programming.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. Bright blessings. Mwah.